remember the other day, on Thanksgiving Day, I not only had a prime rib feast for my late friend, I also was thankful that Dr. Adrian Harrop, the quack from the UK, who has gotten a lot of mileage for trashing people, women especially, who know there's such a thing as biological sex, and that nobody changes sex, and men in dresses, they're still men in dresses, and they have no business in women's spaces. And he went on a harangue on Twitter and other social media, and he got in trouble for it. So, albeit it's a slap on the wrist rather than suspension for 30 days, rather than having his medical license taken away from him. But I love the quotes around the word offensive. He's offensive. You don't need any damn quotes around it. But of course, Vice is pro-trans. And I would have gotten a better article, but the Times of London is under a paywall. So, anyway, and let's cue the violins. Speaking exclusively to Vice World News, following the end of his tribunal hearing, Dr. Adrian Harrop said the whole experience has been mortifying, but he's now more committed than ever to making sure trans people can access health care. In other words, turn to medical quackery to butcher their bodies and take a bunch of unnecessary hormones. Anyhow, the tribunal could have potentially ended with Harrop having his name erased from the medical register, which would have barred him from practicing medicine. However, he will be able to resume his work as a GP in Liverpool and return to his job providing trans health care after completing the 1-month suspension. And this, of course, this is slanted. Several of Harrop's tweets were sent in response to homophobic and transphobic posts he received, as well as some death threats. But he could dish it out. He can't take it, but he sure dished it out. And one of the tweets deemed highly offensive by the tribunal involved Harrop calling a woman who vocally opposes trans rights a venomous transphobic bigot whose aim was to demonize trans people while excluding them from public life. And blah, blah, blah. So, anyway, even though it was a slap in the wrist, the good little baby-faced doctor, Baby Shipman, did at least get held accountable for his actions. So, that's all I have to say about it.